What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you guys all so much for being here. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Skeleton's Tomb Show. Tonight we got a very special guest on the show, the one and only Jedi Jack, finally stepping foot into the Skeleton's Tomb. Very excited to have him on. It's been a long overdue to bring him on the show. So I'm finally very excited to have him. Thank you guys all so much for being in the chat. I appreciate you. Johnny, Leaky Dumpster, Anime Figure, you guys are awesome. Yeah, let me just put this up real quick. Here we go, man. We online. All right, guys, before we get started, before we move on into the show, there's a couple of things here for all the toy photographers in the community. There's a lot of cool collaborations that are happening in our community. And if you guys like to join or participate, here is what you need to know. We're starting things off with Monday. There's the Manga Monday. That is an anime collab hosted by Thor. If you guys like to join, DM him on IG. Going on Tuesday, there's the Hell's Kitchen collaboration hosted by, once again, the one and only and our special guest on the show tonight, Jedi Jack himself. This is a Daredevil collaboration, so if you guys like to participate, hit up Jedi Jack. Make sure you guys are following him. And let me tell you, that collab is one of the coolest and best collabs that I do participate in personally. So it's so much fun. If you guys got a Daredevil collab, definitely join. Going on Wednesday, we got the Warhammer Wednesday. That is hosted by your boy and Shoot Me, as well as Warforge JP. If you guys like to join, reach out to either one of us on Instagram. And then there's the Webhead Wednesday. That is a Spider-Man collaboration hosted by Thor himself. If you guys like to join, send him a DM. For Thursday, there's the Thunder Thursday. That is a Power Ranger collaboration hosted by Catalyst Hobbies. And there's also an X-Men collaboration on Thursday hosted by your boy. So if you guys like to join, DM me and I can invite you. 117 in the house. What's going on, man? And for Friday, we got the Four Horsemen Friday. And that is Mythic Legion, Cosmic Legion, or Figure Obscura, anything from Four Horsemen. If you guys like to join, reach out to Thor or Blitz Figs, either one of them. And then for Saturday, we got the Star Wars Saturday hosted by Blitz Figs. We also got the Toy Merks Splatter Day. And that is anything that's horror or horror related. Just take a photo, tag Toy Merks as a collaborator, and that's your entry. And then for Sunday, we got Toy Merks Custom Sunday, calling all customizers in the community. If you guys like to do Kit Bash or Fig Bash or just swap parts or work on dios, make sure to take a photo, tag Toy Merks as a collaborator, and there you go, Toy Merks Custom Sunday. There's also a G.I. Joe collab on Sunday hosted by Neptune Bay. And there is also a Sunday Snake collaboration. That is a Wolverine collab hosted by Capwolf Photos. And this collab is actually once in a month collaboration. So you guys don't have to worry about doing it every week. It's literally once in a month. Toy Addict, what's going on, baby? Thank you for joining. And yes, there's also a Myth and Fantasy collaboration that is hosted by Iqbal Mustafa. If you guys like to join, reach out to him on Instagram. That collab actually has been moved to Monday, so I should be starting to mention that on Monday instead of Sunday. But yes, I'm still trying to get used to it myself. So yes, Myth and Fantasy collab on Monday now, Monday nights. And then last but not least, we got the Toy Merks Weekly, guys. Monday to Friday theme. Make sure you participate. And if you do, you could get your photos featured here live on this show. So there you have it, guys. Lots of cool stuff happening in our community. So if you need to participate, you got all the info. And yes, Tuggernaut Collectibles, what's going on? Thank you guys so much for being here. All right, guys, let's go ahead and bring our co-host on the show. Please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Dead Man 1, Doom Commander. Can we bring him on the show? Okay. What's going on, man? All right.
I'm sorry. I'm working on the the Merks Murder collab.
I was gonna say, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention the Merks Murder collab. Yes.
Yeah, you also forgot to mention. Go ahead.
No.
Talk about the Merks Murder.
Yeah, Merks Murder collaboration. If you guys like to see your superheroes or your good guys getting murked, just reach out to this man right here, Dead Man 1, and he can invite you. And yes, it's once in a month, right?
Yep, once a month. Yep.
Yeah,
once a month.
There you have it. Yeah, that's my fault. I forgot that one.
Also, you forgot the Warhammer 40K Mercs, which is also every Wednesday.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You can literally take a photo of any Warhammer and just collaborate
Anything.
with Toymerks.
Yeah, anything Warhammer too. It doesn't have to be Joy Toy. It could be the minis if you're into that. It could literally be a reel of you playing a fucking video game.
Dude, it can even be books of Warhammer. If you read the books, just take a photo of your books and make it look cool and awesome, and there you go.
Yep, Warhammer 40K Merks is all about. It's like Splatter Day. It's anything that fits in the genre, like anything at all. What's up, Eddie? I was just going to ask you if we should go over all these people that have been speaking to us, or should we just get into it? Should we start at the beginning, or should we bring on Jedi Jack first? Well, how do you want to do this?
Well, let's bring him on, man. I don't want to keep the man backstage. Yeah,
I'll bring him out.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our guest. Woo!
The best mustache in the toy community.
Yes, sir.
Jedi Jack.
What's up, fellas? Thank you so much for having me here. And is it? I understand it is episode 100.
Yes, it is episode 100.
Thank you for letting me take part in this special event. And definitely a long time overdue. I'm sorry it's taking so long. It's just schedules, man.
Dude, don't even worry about it, brother.
Bro, this is a super special event here on the Tomb. I only have 4 beers on the desk.
No, man, I'm just super glad, man, to have you on. So don't even worry about it, man. Just you made it, and you made it on this episode too, man. Yeah, that's such an awesome episode,
Meant to be.
It really was. It really was. But yeah, man. First of all, how you been? How's your Wednesday so far?
It's been a busy day. Been a busy couple of weeks. But it's plugging away. What are you gonna do? Next day always comes.
Yep. Yeah. And sometimes the next day's easier.
Sometimes.
Yes. Right on, man. Right on. Well, I wanna just give like a brief background, man, to our audience here. If they're not familiar with you, like just tell us, where we can find you and plug in stuff like that.
So you can find most of my toy photography stuff over on IG at Jedi_Jack 2019, and then for the dios at JJE Toys, all one word. And I run them separate just because I don't know, it just seemed easier to have dios on one page and my photography stuff on another. But I mean, I'm just like everybody else. I started doing this because you were bored or seen some other stuff that looked cool and you just wanted to nerd out with everybody, and and it's been awesome, and I love the community. The people are fabulous. It's just every time I meet somebody new, it's like I got another buddy. And it's crazy. It's crazy, like how many of these guys, are like I consider like my main friends, and I've never met them in person. I think me and Deadman were talking about this the other night. It's crazy, because you guys are the people I interact with outside of like me going to work. Like I don't hang out with anybody. I chat with you guys on IG.
Oh man.
Yeah. We were also talking about how good your photography has gotten as of late. Like it just happened overnight too, Skelly. Seriously, live on YouTube.
Yep,
we're talking about it.
Oh man, thank you guys. Oh, thank you guys so much.
Now I'm done. I'm done stroking your ego. I'm going to be a dick to you for the rest of the show.
All right.
I'm kidding. All
right. No, dude, ain't no lie. Like. And it's not to say anything was bad before. That's not what we're talking about. It's just that
No, yeah, I get you, man.
You not only leveled up, you like jumped to like 5 levels. Yeah. It's like you just some stuff, just small little technique stuff. And I was trying to take the credit for it that it was the Daredevil collab, and you having to do different lighting and stuff like that. Because I remember we did one. And you were like, man, I don't know how to do this. This is, I suck at lighting. And, I was just telling you, man, just play around with it. Keep learning, keep messing around.
Just do it.
It really was, man. No, seriously. I say that too, man. That collaboration specifically, it helped me a lot. you and then tips from Deadman, like, and I just like took both, and I literally just went with him, and I just went with it.
You know, and the only reason like I did that collab was for myself. Like, you know, I'm a Daredevil fan, but I wanted to like force myself to have to like work on things that I don't know how to do and I'm not good at. You know, so I was like, okay, well, I'll do a Daredevil collab, but instead of just doing like, hey, we're gonna do Daredevil shots, we're gonna work on something every week, you know, whether it's portrait style or, you know, wide angle or low angle or, you know, whatever lighting. And this way I get to like practice all that stuff and, you know, try to get better at it. And then I was hoping like, hey, maybe other guys will want to like, you know, work on stuff too. And it's been phenomenal. It's been, you know, just over a year. We just crossed our, you know, 1 year anniversary. And
yes, sir.
And it's if you look back at like the beginning of the collab, you see everybody's shots get better. It's crazy, you know. It's really cool. And then every week, like people get more and more creative with stuff. Everybody's trying new stuff, and then like learning off of each other. Like, oh man, how'd you do that? You know, and you know, I'm gonna try something like that. And
dude, yes,
it's awesome, and I'm really happy with it.
It is, man. And I honestly want to say, like, just the fact that you like come up with those like different themes, you know, and techniques for each week. That's hard, man. That shit is hard as fuck to do, bro. Let me just tell you that. Because I also run like my own like collab groups, and it's just hard for me to sometimes come up with a theme or a technique, you know, like it's just so hard. Like I get like brain freeze type thing. Like, I'm just like, I don't know, man. Like I don't know what.
Honestly, sometimes like I'll literally just go onto like photography pages and then like, you know, look for like read through them and like find like terminology and stuff that I'm not familiar with or haven't thought of before, and then go, oh, okay, what do they call that, you know? And then I'll do it, and I'll like, all right, this is what we're doing, and you know, I don't know how to do it, you know, I'm just like, here we go, you know, and then whenever.
Awesome, Geek Viper, that's awesome.
Oh, did he freeze?
No. Oh, he might have. Oh shit.
Yeah, he froze. Oh. Oh no.
Oh
Come
no.
Back.
Hopefully
Jack!
he'll
Come back, Jack.
Should we kick him out? So he's I don't know if he'll know to come back. Let's just go for a minute. See what happens.
I hope he does. Wait, I did miss the comment. I'm sorry. Geek Viper.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Oh man, yes. Geek Viper. That's what's up, man. Hell yeah, dude.
This is the first time this has ever happened to us on the Tomb, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's happened on Instagram.
Yeah. But it could be his internet connection.
Probably, more than likely. But anyway, dude, I got home from vacation, dude, and I got my pile of loot is here, dude. I haven't even opened half of it, and like I'm so overwhelmed. I couldn't even take a shot for the Warhammer Wednesday thing. Like I took some quick shots of figures right when I got them out, and they were all terrible, like really bad.
Bro, you got a lot of stuff though. Like it's like that was a lot. That was a huge fucking pile, bro. So yeah, I'm overwhelmed for you just knowing and how big and how much you got. Like, yes.
Well, I mean, I saved a lot of money on shipping, but Jesus fucking Christ, though, man, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things unopened.
Dang, get to it, bro. Start, man. Just start.
Oh man, I gotta clean this room up, dude.
Did you see Eddie says that his shots are better thanks to Deadman and Josh? You see that comment?
Yeah, I saw it. Thank you, Eddie. That was super nice of you. I wasn't trying to pat myself on the back, but I appreciate you doing it for me. Shoot me wants to know what I got. I picked up. Hopefully, Jedi Jack comes back.
I'm sure he will.
I hope so. Anyway, shoot me. I got a bunch of Warhammer shit. I got this.
Oh, nice! You got that. Nice.
Yeah, I broke down on that one. Okay. I got me a bison.
Yes.
I got me torch. I got me. This is one I haven't opened yet.
Oh, let's go! Yes.
Let's
go.
And then like I got two of these guys from the McFarlane line. I figured they'd work with the two that I have, but I think I need to get that 2-pack with like the Warrior and this little guy to round out the whole team. Because then then I'll have 2 of these, 3 of these, and one of the Warrior like boss dudes, you know.
Yes, you should.
And then I'll think I'll be good on Tyranids until they make newer ones, different ones.
Agreed. That's awesome. You want to know what's funny, man? Like this morning, I literally woke up and I put an order on Big Bad Toy Store because there's something that I've been eyeing, like, and I knew it's on their website. I've just been eyeing it, and I woke up today. I finally got paid, and I was just like, hey, you know what? I'm just go ahead and buy this real quick. And I just like bought it. So yeah, I'm excited. It's just it's one of those Wolverine 2-packs and GI Joe. I got the GI Joe Jinx because she looks awesome in the red, like all red, like assassin type shit.
Yeah, she's sleeveless, right? She's got
like dragon tattoos, dude. Like bro.
The original Jinx was like she was just a fully red ninja, like So I mean that's cool that she doesn't have sleeves. It's cool that she has tattoos. I really wish they would have made that the original version of Storm Shadow they wanted to make. The one that had like a Mortal Kombat ninja mask and like had the sleeve tattoos and shit, dude. I wanted that.
Yeah,
I really did want that, and like they never made it, and it was really irritating. But whatever.
I would be down for that too, though. Actually, like that's one of the cool designs.
Yeah, it is cool. I mean, hopefully they'll do it. Where the fuck is Jedi Jack, dude?
Shumi says, "Hey, you got a Bison too? Let's go, bro. Collab, man. Let's go, collab." And then Tripping with Toys, he says, "Doing unboxing every day like Skelly."
No thanks. I will collab with you, Shumi, as soon as I open it. I have a photo in mind that I want to take, but I can collab with you first. It's going to be a real simple photo, kind of like that Chun-Li photo I did, like this. It's going to be real simple like that because I want to make a T-shirt out of Bison as well, like I did with Chun-Li.
All right.
Jedi Jack hasn't even jumped into the chat or anything. What's going on?
No, and he's not backstage either. That's what I was just checking on.
Yeah, he's definitely not.
Oh man, I hope he makes it, man.
I know that would be terrible. He's just like, fuck it, guys. We're like, everybody's leaving too.
I know, yeah. You noticed that, dude? Wow.
There's no fucking Jedi Jack. Fuck it.
Wow, right? Yeah. So much for like, being here for the host, guys. Jeez.
Yeah, no doubt. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Bullis.
So now we know, man. We just gotta bring on cool guests, man. Now we know. That's it. And if we're not cool enough,
do we want to just start going over photos or something? Give these people something.
Yeah.
Give them something to watch. Because right now,
that's exactly what I was gonna do. That's exactly what I was gonna do. I was scrolling over. Yeah, man. So real quick, bro. Let's just. I'm gonna put this shit out there today. Joy Toy came out with some cool stuff. Did you see that?
I did see that.
Beep Up and Rocksteady just got announced from Joy Toy this morning, and man, oh man, they do look freaking amazing. Amazing.
They look pretty good. I mean, they definitely look like the Warhammer soldiers. Like they have that same like paint style.
Yeah, but the colors, bro, are just awesome. Like the colors just look so good on these figures.
They are bright.
I don't know what they did with them, but they just look so good. And looks like they come with the little base thing again, just like the Ninja Turtles, so you can like connect them together, make a little dial. Yeah, looking cool, man. As I'm personally not gonna be able to get these because I don't want to jump into that hole, but damn, man, these just look awesome.
Didn't you get the turtles though? Didn't you get the turtles?
Yeah. I'm definitely getting the turtles for sure.
What are your turtles gonna do? Just stand there?
Bro, I don't need.
Kelly, you're gonna have to get them, bro.
No, why? I can have turtles fight someone else, man. It's okay. I got other stuff.
Can have turtles fight Tyranids. Fuck it.
Yeah, there you go. Or I can just have them pose, in the city, or do some skateboard tricks or something. But yeah, I definitely don't want to jump into that hole, man, for sure. I know a lot of people have already. Raven's Eye is one of them. He was talking about him earlier in the chat today. In the Four Horsemen.
Go back to Bebop real quick. Look at all the fucking hands he comes with.
Dude.
Oh, look at Rocksteady. What the fuck?
Oh, damn. Yo, I didn't even notice that. Good catch. Good catch. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Holy shit, man. They held back with Rocksteady, bro. They don't like him very much.
Yeah, they're like, he just needs whole weapons. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. But then, damn, why is this? Well, maybe because he comes. Is that like a guitar that he comes with?
It does look like he comes with a guitar. It's a double neck guitar.
Yeah, that's why maybe he has lots of hands, you know, so he can like play and shit.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a pick hand that's his right hand. It looks like his left hand in that shot. Whatever. Either way. All right, cool. Let's move on.
Yeah, moving on. Kickstarter Respawn, man, from Todd Father dropped. Already been fucking backed, funded within the first hour of the project.
I have my drawbacks on that. I have the first Kickstarter Respawn, and I'm really thinking about like just offing it, just getting rid of it. But I did watch his video, and like the pack of weapons. Jedi Jack is back, by the way.
Yeah, let's bring him on.
Sorry, guys.
Okay.
He lost power. You took everybody with you too.
Oh man, yeah, we lost like half of our viewers as soon as you were gone.
I'm sorry.
No,
it's not your fault that they're jerks.
I was the storm started up like right like 5 minutes before we kicked off, and I was like, man, I hope I don't lose power, and we did.
Man, I'm sorry. That's honestly that's what I thought, man. I was just like, I'm hope like, you know, he's not having like bad weather conditions or anything like that.
Nah, it's Florida, man. We have.
Oh no. Curses!
Right.
it is weather, man. I mean, I can't honestly blame him. Tripping with Toys was having like something similar to that, right? Wasn't he?
Yeah. A couple weeks ago, he was having like serious weather, like
dude, yeah, like power outage too,
like hurricanes and tornadoes and shit, like not good. So you guys aren't gonna have a tsunami down there, are you? Because I mean, you guys would be fucked if that happened.
Yeah. But after that, you know, yeah, it's beachfront property for Raven's Eye in Georgia, you know. So hopefully not. You know, we had the Hurricane Ian, you know, a couple years ago here, and I just finished getting, you know, everything fixed on the house. Just got a new roof a couple weeks ago.
Oh my god!
Yikes!
Yeah. So,
oh man,
it's
how much of your insurance covered that?
Almost nothing. Not much. Yeah.
Fuck, dude. I'm so sorry.
It's Florida life, you know. You get the beaches and the nice weather year round, but you know, then you might get a hurricane every couple of years. So
yeah, bikini weather is not worth the hurricanes. Not my opinion.
I don't know. It's kind of nice to sit by my pool, you know, in December or in January when everybody else is like freezing and shoveling snow. And I'm like, it's beautiful. It's 85. I don't know what you're talking about.
Leaky Dumpster says that his son's having a good time watching us. He gets his little boys talking back to us on the TV.
Oh man, I appreciate
That's adorable.
you, Leaky.
Yeah, I wish I knew what he was saying so I could talk back to him.
But man, yeah, Jack, man, prayers to you, man. I hope everything turns out okay, man, for you.
Oh yeah. Ain't
well,
nothing.
Do you want to get back to the toy news?
Yes. So we were just talking about that Kickstarter Jedi. I don't know if you saw it from Todd McFarlane. He dropped a Spawn.
Yep.
It's a medieval Spawn Kickstarter. Jedi, did you back this project?
I did.
Nice.
That's my first. Well, technically it's my second McFarlane that I bought.
Nice.
Good man.
You know,
yeah, those are the only McFarlanes you want to get, to be honest. So it's okay. Those are very.
I don't know. This one's pretty good.
I had all the original Spawn Wave in what was it, 95, 96?
Yeah.
And you know, at the time, man, those you know, the detail and sculpt on those, and they still I mean, sculpt wise,
yeah.
that still hold up. Those were phenomenal.
Yeah,
You
They
could
were
go
ahead of their time, bro.
yeah,
Those toys.
they were totally ahead of their time. I got the first like 3 waves of those when that was happening, and I don't have a single fucking one of them left.
Yeah, I don't know where any of mine are.
Me either. I know. I lost them all, man.
It was cool because like the chains were actually all individual chains and stuff like that. I thought it was really cool, and the detail on the cape and everything was really cool. But yeah, they didn't move. Man. They were great statues, But
they were sick, man.
Pretty cool, man. I really like the medieval one because I was like, hell, man, that'll look badass with Mythic Legions and anything else. You can throw that in, and the detail on it looks pretty amazing.
Dude, that chapel figure was fucking dope.
Yeah, and I thought it was pretty cool. Like on this one on the Kickstarter one, with the using the magnets for the armor and stuff was pretty cool.
Yo, right?
Hopefully that's like testing grounds for Todd. Like hopefully he's like we can implement this in the future if it worked out. But like other lines have been doing it forever, Todd.
Yeah, so
Dude, I know when I saw that, I sent it to the chat to Deadman. I was just like, oh my god, Todd is like he's moving up, bro. Todd is moving up in the world, bro. He's doing fucking magnet pieces, like holy shit.
It's crazy too, because like I was talking on Raven across the sand the other night. When I was in high school, I really wanted to draw comics. That was my goal in life, is to be a comic artist. And it was years, after I'd graduated and stuff is when McFarlane and Lee Field and everybody burst onto the scene and got popular. And those guys were like rock stars to me, And
they were rock stars.
Yeah. They technically were at that time. They with Jim Lee and everybody, and those guys would go on tours and like stand in line forever to get.
But they almost single-handedly destroyed the comic book industry with all those variant covers and shit. Well, those comics are all worth nothing because there's so many of them.
Right. It's crazy. And I remember just going nuts at the time because it just seemed. So many things, and you're like, oh, I got to get the hologram cover, and you got to get the foil cover, and you got to get this cover, and
you got to get Spawn number 4 because it comes with that fucking coupon. I got that fucking thing 2 months after it came out, and I paid I think $40 for it, and I think it's worth $28 now.
Yeah, it's crazy. I
remember that, bro. Oh my god.
That was, but it was a fun time to be a comic fan, with that. That was like that was when comics got really pushed into the limelight.
Dude, that was like peak era, man. That was peak era.
That was Batman Nightfall, Death of Superman, everything was happening all at once, and
we even got a Savage Dragon cartoon during that shit. Like it was some cool shit. It definitely was.
It was really cool, man. And so, to watch Todd, to see him like still around and still doing stuff with the toys and stuff, I still think it's pretty cool. It's just, it's not a knock. I've just never been a DC fan guy. So like,
that's okay. Yeah, that's all right, man.
Not that I don't like them. It's just that, I didn't gravitate to them, when I was, younger and, got really hooked on all that stuff. So when he kind of like transferred over and was just doing, the DC stuff, I didn't buy any of it because they weren't my characters, I
mean, it was cool when they killed Superman, though.
It was cool when they killed Superman.
That was pretty cool. Sorry, Toy Addict, if you're still watching.
But I always loved Spawn, though. I always thought it was, just a really cool character, and mixing the superhero anti-hero with supernatural stuff and still
straight satanic shit, dude. That's why I liked it. I was like, dude, he's talking, dude, the devil,
right?
Yeah, like literally, bro.
Literally, just,
you call him Malboja, but we know he's the fucking devil,
right? Exactly.
I mean, he even transforms into like a demon, bro. So like, what the fuck is that? That's literally like,
and I remember going to the movies, and watching the going to see the Spawn movie, and
being like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, but honestly, at the time, man, that was like almost state of the art, CGI.
No, bro,
No. At the time, it was the state of the art CGI, but the movie was terrible.
The movie was
No, Dead Man. No, really, I still love that movie, bro. That
think
movie's still one of my favorite movies, bro. Seriously, like,
they had great. I mean, John Leguizamo is hands down, probably the
Dude,
best.
well, okay, there is that. There is John Leguizamo. He did a great job. And
bro,
hopefully
he did.
if this newer movie comes out, they bring him back as the clown, or is there any casting on that yet? Anybody know anything about that?
All we know is just Jamie Foxx that's supposed to be like casted as Al
Al
Simmons,
Simmons again?
Spawn, yeah. Well, that was the only rumor. We haven't heard anything since, and it's been like fucking months. And Todd won't even talk about it or say anything about it to the media. Yeah. So the thing is just like, I don't know, bro. I don't even know what's going on right now with that project. It's just
I think they could have brought Michael Jai White back. I mean,
dude, they could have. He still got it, man. The guy
he still got
beast, bro. Like, why not, man? Stick to him. Why not?
I mean, he's gonna be in costume half the time anyway. So what's
and
right?
I wonder if they're gonna keep it going, like, because in the comic books he was a black guy, but when he turned himself human because he found out he could do that, he wasn't himself. He was a white dude.
With blonde hair.
Yeah, with blonde hair. So I mean, I mean that's a real fucky thing. I really hope they keep that thing going, because that's like a real like fuck with your head. Like anybody can relate with that. Like, oh, I died, but I'm still alive, and I have all these powers, and I can turn myself into my human form. Cool. I won't look like a fucking piece of meat. That'll be great. And then all of a sudden you're somebody else.
And you're just somebody completely different.
I mean, you could spend a good fucking third of the movie of that fucking with his head. Like you really could if you wrote it well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping, especially with the the CGI and stuff that can be done nowadays, and the
exactly, man. Yeah, exactly. Like, dude, yeah, and like you said, bro, he's gonna be covered in the suit, and if it's not, his face is fucking burned, bro. Right. So he's gonna have shit on his face anyway. You won't even see the features.
Like, I was like, why would you not just use Michael Jai White again? And like, he'll do it. I'm sure he'll do it.
Oh yeah. But I don't know. Like you said, I'm hopeful too, man. We'll see. But which one out of these, man, did you end up backing? Because he dropped like.
I got versions. I went the black and the red one.
Nice. Yeah, me too. That's the one I chose as well.
If I do end up backing it, that's the one I'll get as well. Then they're calling the blue one classic, but if I remember correctly, he wasn't blue, was he? He was black.
I thought so too, man. I thought he was black. Why are they calling the blue classic? Maybe I am wrong too.
I thought I remembered mine, the one I had. The medieval one was black, but then I seen a picture of the original one and it was blue. I don't know. Maybe our store's got black. With you.
Yeah,
that's what he does. That's what he does. He fucks with you.
Yeah, he just fucks with you. That's all he does.
All right.
But
what else we got for news, Kelly?
For the news, not so much news, man. I think honestly, just a couple things. We wanted to go over the features more importantly. But I did want to show some of these photos. Look at this shot, bro. Oh man, like, oh my god, bro, this shot is so good. This shot too, man. Mm-hmm. These are killer fucking shots, bro. Whoever took those photos are just.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not credited who was taking those, was it?
No, it doesn't say. It's just this one right here, dude. Like, oh my god, it's so good.
That one is good. The other one looks like they brought that eye out. There's no fucking way that light is picking up the color in that eye without it being lit up from the inside.
Yeah.
That is definitely a Photoshop little green dot there. But it's still a cool shot. I mean, I do shit like that especially with Warhammer stuff. So
very cool. I did also. I wanted to share this. I actually took this. This is a screenshot that I took from Todd McFarlane's video that he shared on Kickstarter. So this is just like a picture of the figure in the packaging. This is what it's going to look like. And then all the other accessories and the extra stuff is literally going to be like on a whole other like side of the packaging. It's going to have its own section. So man.
All those weapons that it's going to come with, if it funds, which it's going to. I'm sure it's already passed its fucking shit.
Bro, it's been passed. It literally funded in the first hour.
That makes me want to. That makes me want to get it, because those weapons would be good for these McFarlane Warhammer guys.
Yep. You can use those weapons with a lot of other figures, man. A lot of other toys, a lot of other third-party stuff too, man.
Yeah.
Like the video game demon figures or whatever they call them. Like all these third-party figures, dude. Like those weapons
that
are
God of War, that third-party God of War and stuff.
Oh my God, yes.
You know, there's plenty of them.
You
know, it'll fit in with all of that stuff. So that was what made me want to pick it up. I was like, oh man, you know, that stuff alone, and you know, you can just throw that on a Mythic Legion's horse, you know.
Yep.
Maybe look pretty badass.
You got the perfect horse for Spawn over here too.
Dude, I know. Myth and Fantasy too. Oh man, you just gave me all these ideas right now. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, man, looks pretty sick. If you guys in the chat, man, let us know if you guys backed this project or not, and let me know which one you backed as well, which variant. Moving on to other toy news, man, that just surprise dropped today from Mezco. Gave us the 112 Nightwing out of nowhere, just dropped for pre-order. It is a pre-order, not a buy now, so you can get it later if you like, and it's also not exclusive, so it's available everywhere.
We'll be seeing that in 3 years.
Yeah, minimum. What are you guys' thoughts about that figure, man?
I think he's too wide.
He comes with a shit ton of heads too, though.
Is that all you're thinking about is Nightwing head?
I mean, I'm just saying, man. Look at this, bro. It's a lot. You can't just like unsee.
Yeah, he's a handsy guy, that's for sure.
I think it looks, pretty decent. As with all like Mezco, onesie figures, I'm kind of worried, on it limiting, articulation and stuff.
Yeah.
But again, I'm not going to get it because I'm not a DC guy. But I loved all the shots everybody did with the Mafex one. That figure looked awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the Mafex figure looked better. I think. I don't like Mezco's superheroes. I think they all look too stubby. Like they look too wide, like they don't really they put they take a real muscular body and then they wrap it in fabric so it just makes it that much wider. Like those bodies are probably perfect without the clothes on it, and which is why I think the Mezco one or the Mephics one is better. But also I'm not a huge Nightwing fan. Dickhead.
Yeah, no, same here, man. I'm probably gonna skip this just because I do have the Mafex and I'm happy with it. Very, very happy with it. I mean, that figure, like you said, man, it really is fantastic. So I can't really ask for any more. So I'm good, man. I don't need another. I don't need another dick. I think I'm good with one. So keep it that way. But yeah, that's really all the toy news, man, that I got for us tonight. Mainly, we're gonna focus on some features, though, man. So lots of cool photos, you guys. These photos are just keep getting intense and better each week. Makes it so hard for me to choose, and man, like it's all like good stuff, man. We love to see it. So we're gonna start off with Toy Merks Splatter Day, guys. That is our Saturday collaboration every Saturday. Anything that's horror or horror related.
I know we say this every week, but Tripping with Toys is killing it on those, dude.
Oh no, wait till you get to my favorite, bro. My favorite. I'm gonna have to shout out that guy. That photo was awesome. But yeah, no, the first shot from Splatter Day, man, we got from Mud Scuffer, bro.
Mud Scuffer, what's up? Good job.
In with the Nosferatu upside down pose too, like much more creepy, bro.
bringing it different every time.
So sick, dude. I love this so much.
Yeah, it's badass. What figure is this?
I have no idea.
Because this ain't the NECA one, and it's definitely not Mezco.
I love how he put his tag like across the forehead too.
I know, dude. Yeah, like his. Yeah.
It almost looks like he's wearing a beanie with Mud Scuffer.
Oh yeah, I could see that now.
Yes. Great shot. I really don't know what figure this is, man. And yeah, you're right. It's definitely not the Mezco, and it's not the NECA because that's too small. Looks too small for NECA. But great shot, man, from Mud Scuffer. Make sure you guys go check him out. Real quick, thank you. Oh, hey. 78 points of articulation. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for being here. Shout out to Muscuffer. Go check him out, guys. Next photo we got up from
Neuromalice.
Neuromalice.
He is. Neuromalice is killing that fucking turtle. He's been killing that turtle for days now.
Dude, literally killing it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Such an insane shot, bro.
It is. It's super good. He's one of my favorite photographers on here. He has been since I found him about a year and a half ago. Like, he's just, I don't know what to say about him I haven't already said. Fucking shit is dope.
Oh, Deadman, I think Muscuffer is answering our question here. He says, 20-year-old silent screamer fig.
Okay, that makes sense.
Wow, okay, awesome. Thanks, Muscuffer. Great shot, man. And yeah, this one as well. Dude, yeah, just vicious shot, bro.
It is. I mean, yeah. You got him turned over with me and shit, too. Just jabbing him.
Yeah.
Sorry, Raph.
Awesome shot.
Yeah, that is Raph, right? And there's
there's
so much red. I don't know if it's if it's blood and guts.
Yeah, or if it's the No, great shot, man. The next one, man, we got from this is Horror of Gotham.
Yeah, Horror of Gotham.
Yeah, giving us the Chainsaw Massacre.
That's the NECA Leatherface. That was my first NECA figure, and I tried to swap the heads out right away, and the peg busted. My first NECA figure. I didn't buy another NECA figure until I think Frankenstein.
Oh wow!
No way, dude. Seriously?
Yeah. It was like it took me forever to be like, fucking NECA is okay, I guess.
Damn.
Great shot though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the background going on there. The real world background is working out real well with this.
Dude, yeah, I know. It gives it so much realism. Like, it looks so scary. Like, it looks like he's there. And
it's there's something a little bit creepier all the time when you take like a horror figure like that and put him just in broad daylight, just out in the sunshine. It's just a little bit more off-putting, you know.
That's so true.
I kind of get that.
You know what I mean?
That's
it's just
so
like
true.
I don't want to see that in broad daylight, man. That's everything has went wrong, you know.
That's very true, man. That's very true.
I agree
most
with you there.
most of those movies who have scenes like that tend to be scarier too. You're right.
Yeah,
it's just
well,
you're used to it being at night. Like, bro, I don't want to get fucking murdered in the middle of the day. Like,
yeah, exactly. Well, like, you know, that you know, the original Texas Chainsaw, when, like, you know, when they're first just going into the house and that thing, and it's you know, it's middle of the afternoon. That's creepy, man. That's just like,
it is
middle of the day, just chopping people up, just nothing else to do.
Hey, you know, when you got to get ready for dinner, you got to get ready for dinner.
Oh man, yeah, that shit was scary for sure. But yeah, man, great shots from the Splatter day this week. You guys keep them up. The next one, man, this is it right here, man. Shout out to freaking Tripping with Toys, bro. This photo is so good, bro, that he chose for the banner for the custom Sunday. It's just,
that's pretty good.
I love this, man.
It's pulling at your heartstrings there too.
So the first custom Sunday we got is I want to be like Mike. Wanna be like
great.
Mike. Yeah, giving us Groot in his Taekwondo outfit.
and that's also a custom dojo diorama there too, right?
I believe so, yeah, because that figure is kind of big, so I think this is a custom dio built for it.
Right on.
Great work.
Yeah. All right.
What's up, Cobra Dad?
Cobra Dad, what up, man? Yes, he definitely knows Kung Fu. All right.
Sam Newsman in the house.
Woo! Sam made it. Let's go, guys. Sam made it.
Catch his show on Saturday mornings. WDCE radio on the Live 365 app, or you could just watch the segments that he does live on YouTube and Instagram.
All right. Check him out. All right. Next one we got.
His beautiful puppet voice.
This is Zane Toy Photography. This is all custom right here.
Yeah.
This is just using the blank figure body that they sell, I believe, third party, and he just put a whole outfit on it, a whole setup. Everything is custom in this for everything.
It's cool.
So cool.
I like it.
Yeah. He's got actually other poses in that post, but I was just able
that's
to
the
get
one you
this
like?
one. Yeah. But he's got another one where he's like kicking in the air, and then another one where he's like punching. So go check him out, guys. Give him a follow. Great photographer. Also does a lot of cool stuff like that. Very like abstract and kind of just simple, man. Very simple.
Yeah, I like the whole simple white background. I've actually tried that, dude. I cannot pull that off.
Dude, me either. Me either. I tried it with white and I tried it with black, and I cannot get it fucking straight, man. I'm like, all right, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Well, with black, the key is just to put a light on the background that doesn't hit the figure. That's what I do a lot of. I don't do it all the time, but that's what I do. I do a lot of that. So there's that.
Yeah, this is kudos to them for doing that. The next one for Custom Sunday is actually from Johnny Rhino, man. Look at that, man. Using the new Odious figure from Unparalleled Universe. Made him into a Green Lantern.
Yeah,
sick, dude.
That's badass with the ring light.
Where'd he get the outfit?
I have no idea, bro. Yeah, it's super sick. Yeah, the ring light is awesome. I love how it's lit. Super cool.
It's just something so simple. It's probably one of them things. I mean, maybe not, but you know, it's how I would discover a shot. Like I've had the light on and set the figure down, and it'd be in front of it and go, "Oh, that looks kind of cool." You know, let me set this up. You know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He does a lot of that, but I mean, they do it. It does look cool. I've actually thought about buying a ring light because of it, but I'm not going to buy a ring light.
I also like the.
I've thought about it, Johnny, just because of you.
I do like the light up eyes too, man. It matches so well with the.
He did a good job on it. He really did.
Yeah. Well done, Johnny. Well done, man. Great shot, bro. All right. So yeah, these are our custom Sunday. Next up, guys, we got moving on to the Toy Merks Weekly. Last week's theme was crossover battle Merks. So I know it was a bit specific, but it had to be crossover battle. So it wasn't just any type of crossover. But we still got lots of people, man, who participated, and they did amazing. Amazing. The first one, man, is from the homie Jeremy. I can't pronounce his IG name. I just know him as Jeremy.
I can't even see it. There's I got something over the top of it on mine.
Oh. But yes.
Yeah. Anyway, that is dope. That's a dope photo.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy, man, that's an awesome shot, Jeremy.
I like the low contrast. It really makes it eerie.
Yeah, it's just enough that the whites are bright enough that it sets off everything.
Yeah,
it's great.
And I like the way the skeletons like almost get lost in the sky. Actually,
yeah, that is cool.
Yeah, great shot. I just like that he used the skeletons, man. I thought that was sick. I was like, all right.
Yeah,
whatever.
I missed the skeletons. I missed them all.
Oh, well,
I got one skeleton coming from the Necronomicus wave or whatever it's called. But I mean, there's also that's why they put those why I'm not going to Legion's Con.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying you don't have to. But like,
There'll be more. There'll be more.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know why, man. They did it how they did it, but it was random. But I'm sorry, Dead Man.
It's okay. It's not a big deal.
The next crossover battle, man, is very old school, taking it back to the old action days. Jean-Claude Van Damme, kickboxer, going against Sylvester Stallone, Rambo, bro.
And so these figures are out of scale with each other, but I think that's right. I think Sylvester Stallone is really short.
Yeah.
So I think it works out.
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
think
so is Jean-Claude too. He's also short.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
think the figure is just the figure. You know, it's
Yeah.
what it is. Like, it's the toy.
it's a good photo though. I like it.
It's a great shot.
Yeah.
I love the fact that he used both legends, man, in one shot like that. Like those are legends, bro.
Yeah.
Well, he's also got Ozzy Osbourne and Bruce Lee in the background. So
Yeah.
I mean, you want to talk about legends? We got some legends going on here.
He does. This photo is just filled with them.
He's also got Flat Top back there and Kingpin. So he's got Marvel legends as well.
That's true.
Yeah, there you go, man. My man nailed it, bro. As far as legends.
Yep, it's looking good.
Yeah, great shot.
Yeah, I wonder if he wrapped the hands himself.
Super Chico. No, I think that's how they come.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they look pretty fuzzy. Like
Yeah.
And
Well,
he did a good
it's-
job.
Especially Jean-Claude's left hand there. It's looking like it wrapped himself. It looks good, and I think he went all out and did the wraps and everything. I like it.
Well, kudos to them if they did that. Yeah.
Good job,
Check
Super
out,
Chico.
Super Chico 80. All right. Next crossover battle is from none other but Geektron Prime, man, and yeah,
Geekatron Prime.
It's
Geekatron Prime has been like a big Toymerks supporter for the majority of the time Toymerks has been around, and hats off to him. He's always coming through with something dope.
really does, man. Yeah, seriously. If you guys are not following him, definitely go check him out, man. He does a lot of cool stuff like that, and a lot of splatter stuff too, like water, blood. Like his shots are crazy like that.
Yep.
Like
And
this
he's
one,
a
yeah,
punk
you
rocker.
see the water splash right there. Like that's awesome.
That's great stuff, man.
Yeah,
I
I
could
can't
never-
do that.
I can't either.
Dude, yeah, you feel me? Like I can't do that, man. That's so hard for me to do.
You'd have to set when you shoot with your phone, even shooting with a camera, you'd have to set a timer to get it done right.
Yeah. But yeah, man, great photo. Again, go check them out and give them a follow, guys. So these are all the ones from our Toy Merks Weekly. Last but not least, we're gonna jump into the session tag, and then this is just a hashtag, you guys. So you didn't have to necessarily collaborate your post with Toy Merks. You literally just use that hashtag, and if you did, well, you got featured on here. So
Or you can get featured.
or you can get featured. Yes.
Because if
But
we featured everybody that used the hashtag, we'd be here all night.
Oh man, yeah. I think all week we'll be here. First photo we got, man, is from Mr. Photo. I want to say, is it Photo Nick? Photos.
Oh, I think
Nick.
it's supposed to be photogenic.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
photogenic. Okay,
Yeah, I'm
Makes
seeing
sense.
that. Photogenic.
photogenic.
That's really
yeah.
cool.
I love the concept of this photo, man.
Yeah.
It's
Super great, dude.
it's very interesting.
Yeah.
Very.
Like I can't tell you what's actually happened here. I see there's a guy and he's underneath the truck and there's like a dinosaur or something like
Mhm.
that. I don't know what's
Mhm.
happening, but it doesn't bother me looking at it not knowing it. I'm appreciating it for it's done well.
Yeah. I see it as like, he's hiding from the dinosaur and it's like sniffing.
Yeah, I just saw it.
Yeah.
I just saw it right before you said sniffing. I was like, oh,
Yep. He's like sniffing him up.
yeah. He's like, oh, there you are.
That's a great
Yeah.
idea. I mean,
Yeah.
Very, dude. Yes.
total cinematic
Very
shot,
good.
total, something you would see in the movie,
Yep.
Very good stuff, man. From Photogenic. Yeah, go check him out. He's got other photos that are just like that. Great stuff, man. Great stuff. Next one is from Raw Photography.
Yeah.
I
This is
think we're all
great.
familiar with Raw. Yeah.
This is great.
Dude, yeah, I know. Nothing to
This-
say, man.
This should have been on Splatter Day too, man.
Yes. Really should have.
His posing is always great, but then like his lighting and use of color is always good too.
Yeah.
The way the blue like rims like 3/4 of the shot, you know, and then the reds and yellows just coming in through that one way is
and
really
it's
awesome.
it also just like, I mean, the blue really lends itself well to that Morbius figure.
Yeah.
Like it like real well. Like it's almost like weird looking at it, like almost, because you know that blue's not on just him, but it looks like it is on
Right.
just
Yeah.
him. It's,
Yeah, dude,
it's well done. I mean, he probably spent some time making sure that was right.
Great photo, man. Great.
I can see
photo.
myself pulling my hair out trying to make that photo look like that. Good job.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, the posing especially, like, and just to have them both like stand in that pose like that, that's hard.
Well, I mean, we don't know what's going on from the waist down. They might not be standing.
True.
I mean, I do that shit all the time. Like, I'll set a figure down, or I'll prop one up on top of a brick because it's just wrong.
Yeah, where it's not working. Yeah.
Or I got some of those 1/12 scale furniture that's not 1/12 scale. So I got somebody sitting in a chair on top of a brick so his feet can hang down without his knees being in his face.
Oh man. Yeah, go check out Raw Photography, guys. Make sure you give him a follow. Lots of cool photography. The last one, man, is from I can't really say that name.
Soteja?
Yes.
Yeah, that looks right.
That sounds about right. That's about the best way to say it. Yeah, getting a shot in for the Alien, man. I know the new Alien movie dropped, and everybody was talking about it and going to watch it.
I know Spider-Man.
Cool...
I know Spider-Man's about to fucking die right here. He's gonna punch that thing a little too hard. It's gonna bleed, and it's gonna
just
melt Spider-Man. Bye, Spidey.
Yep.
Did you guys ever see that the robot chicken one with
yeah.
Yes.
When it bleeds through the floor and it like eats the floor, and then he just keeps falling and falling and falling and falling.
Yes. Yeah. But yeah, well, that was the last shot, man, that we had tonight. Great photos from everyone. Make sure you guys go check them out. Give them all a follow. Did you guys see the new Alien movie, or are you planning on going to see the new Alien movie?
I don't know. I was supposed to go see the. I was supposed to, when I was on vacation on the way to the plane, we were supposed to stop and watch Deadpool and Wolverine because, believe it or not, Jules' aunts wanted to see it. Both of her aunts wanted to see it, but instead we thrift stored our way from Grass Valley to Sacramento, so we didn't make it to the movie. So I might go see the Alien one. It sounds good. I don't know if I'm gonna actually go out of my way to see Deadpool and Wolverine. I feel like the toy community has shown me a lot of that movie already.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, that was. I don't know why people are like this, man. But
it's cool, man. It's just the toy community is filled with that. Like, you know, people just want to be the first to do it. You know, I saw it, and now I want to do it before anybody else does. You know, like it's a thing.
I don't know if it's any of that. I mean, I think it's some of that. I think you're right. I think a lot of it with that movie is I think a lot of people just got excited because they enjoyed it too. You know, and then it was one of those things where like they were just wanting to share their excitement of like, this was so cool. You know, I had so much fun watching it. You know, and it is the people that like did the spoilers like the first weekend though. Those were the guys that I was like, you're a dick.
You're like, you're out of the Daredevil collab.
Yeah, just like
done.
You can at least wait like till after the weekend. You know, like give it a few days. You know.
Yes.
You know, not
at least, man, and I feel like that's the right thing to do too, bro. You know, like it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, because I had to wait till Sunday because I'm only off on Sundays, and so you know the movie dropped that Thursday night or whatever. So I was like, I stayed off of everything, you know, just trying to avoid stuff for 3 days, you know, and I'm glad I did because I knew as soon as I turned on my phone on Sunday, there was, you know, everything.
Yeah. Everything. Oh, dude. Yeah. By Sunday, by Sunday it was already half of the movie. I think was like leaked.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you
fucking exposed.
You know?
Yeah, like, and I'm out here trying to like support other people I know that do the YouTube shows and stuff. And the minute I open YouTube, it's all like I don't even have to watch this video. It's in the thumbnail. Thanks.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean that shit happens with everything though too. Like, I don't have cable, but I have a bunch of streaming services. My wife and I, we like to we like to watch wrestling. I showed it to her one time because I thought it'd be fun, and now she is the best commentator for wrestling ever. She sits down with a glass of wine and just, I mean, I could turn it down. I don't even have to listen to Michael Cole and whoever else is talking because it's fucking great.
Awesome.
But yeah, I'll open it up just to like catch anything, like, so like, yeah, I opened it up just for the Ravens Ravens Across the Sand, and it was like, well, I know what happened on Raw now. So, but it's not a big deal. I've learned to live with it. And when it comes to the toy community and like, and you know, comic book movies or even just any sort of pop culture thing, like it's to be expected at this point. It's just gonna happen. People get excited, you know, like you said, they get excited and they just want to recreate, you know, they want to recreate. That's a lot of what our community does.
No,
yeah, that and you know, everything's instantaneous nowadays. With, you know, you can walk out of the movie and then, you know, put it right on Instagram and put it right on YouTube. You know, everything you just saw.
Well, you shouldn't, but people do.
But you know, if you're old like me and Dead Man, you know, we remember like going to the movies and then like having to wait to go to school to like tell your buddies about it. And then like a week later, they finally got to see what the hell you were talking about. And they tell you, that's not what happened, man.
I don't know, man. It's also, to me, I feel like it's a respect and understanding thing too. You know, like you gotta just be curious. Like, we're not curious, like just be mindful of other people is what I'm trying to say. You know, like just be mindful, man. Like I get it, dude. I was excited as fuck, bro. Are you kidding me? I'm a huge Deadpool fan, and I love the character. I love the movie. I love Ryan Reynolds. Again, I'm a huge Ryan Reynolds fan. So I'm not only a Deadpool fan, but I'm also a Ryan Reynolds fan. So like, I was super excited. Like I was hitting up my brother. I was just like, oh my god, bro! Like you have to go watch this movie. It's so good. It's so good. But I refrained myself from posting anything online, man. I did. You know, I refrained myself. I could have. I had the opportunity to.
We know Skelly owns all those figures.
That's not what I'm trying to say, man. But yes.
Speaking of like respectful things, just real quick, I'd like to say to the people watching us here that are also over on Instagram, go through your fucking feed and like people's shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I've just noticed I've noticed an influx because of all the collaborations going on, that everyone's going through and they're checking their collabs, and everybody's posting their shit in the collab. So you just go through and do that. And when you're done with that, you're done with Instagram. Yeah. So go through your feed every now and then and like people's stuff, you know?
Yeah, and sometimes it takes like extra effort. Like you might have to go through your feed for a while before you see people's stuff that you're not seeing all the time.
Yeah.
You know? And there's times like I'll even have to like hunt down people where I'm like, hey man, I haven't seen, you know, shots from, you know, so-and-so in a while. And like I have to go look for it and go, wow, he's posted like 15 photos I didn't get to see, you know? And it sucks.
Legit,
you know?
man. Legit.
Yeah.
That happened to me a lot, man. Yeah. A lot.
I mean, it seems to have been happening with me.
And you literally have to like go search and like, you have to type their name. Like you have to literally type their name. Otherwise, I just won't see it. And we're following each other, but I will never see it, bro.
Yeah.
It will never come up.
It's super weird because the minute that I open up Instagram, the first thing that I see is Toy God Original every fucking time. And that's awesome because Toy God's like, he's one of my best friends. But it's not that way. It's not that way necessarily with Skelly or Zilla. But it's definitely that way with Toy God. I don't know if it's because our pages are so tied together from way back.
Could be.
You know. Who knows? Yeah. And I know he's at the top of my my little star list that you can create, you know, people that you want to see in your feed. But seriously, if you guys love the community and you want to see the community grow, go through your feed, like people's shit.
Also,
and look at
why we're on that subject.
Don't follow.
Say that again.
Yeah. Why?
I said make sure you check out people's stuff that you don't follow too.
Yeah.
Like if you see like a photo of somebody you don't, normally know, and like you think it looks pretty cool, go check out the rest of their page, because you might go, wow, they got a lot of cool stuff, and like give that guy, because we're getting a lot of people every day coming into this that are new,
and that's how our community grows, people.
Yeah.
If we're just going through and liking all the people's photos who we're in collab groups with, our community doesn't grow.
It's gonna die.
Yeah. Exactly. But yeah, man. Also, if you guys don't know this, actually, like if you go to the very top on your Instagram and there's right where it says Instagram on the top left, there's a little arrow. If you hit that arrow, it's gonna give you favorites or following. You hit following, it's literally gonna give you everyone's post that you are following in the chronological time order. So it will be from most recent to latest.
Yeah.
So you'll see, like, a post that was 5 minutes ago, then a post that was 30 minutes ago, then a post that was an hour ago, and et cetera, et cetera. So that also helps you keep track of your followers, just the people you follow. So that way you can stay up to date on their feed, and if you like, save that post, you comment. If you throw a share here and there, that way the algorithm will kick back in and be like, oh, okay, you know what? Let's link those two guys back up again. Then you'll start seeing those posts, come back up without having to do the following thing. Like they'll start coming back up randomly now as you're scrolling. You'll see them because now you're interacting with that person. There's a few tips and tricks to it, man. I've been trying to like play around with it for like the past fucking year. Like, and it's just difficult, man. It's very challenging is what it is.
Yeah, it was starting to hurt my feelings because it wasn't even that long ago. I would post something and in less than 24 hours, I'd get 100 likes, no matter what the fuck it was, unless for some reason it was Dragon Ball Z. If I did a Dragon Ball Z photo, I didn't get a lot of likes, but whatever, that doesn't matter. And I was like, it'll pick back up. It'll pick back up. It'll pick back up. It'll pick back up. And it never did. And it never did. And finally, I was talking to Skelly the other day. I was like, yo, man, do you think it's because of all the collab groups and people are they don't have enough time to go through their feed anymore because they have to check 8 collab groups and go and like everybody's stuff? And he said, I bet you it is. Start sharing with all your collab groups. First time I did it. Second time I did it. Third time I did it. Less than 24 hours. Got 100 likes. And I'm just like, really, is this where our community's gone? Like we're only just dealing with who we're already dealing with? Come on, people. We got to grow. If we want to
gotta do better.
We have to grow.
We gotta do better.
I don't think anybody's like doing it on purpose. I think
I don't think anybody's thinking about it at all. I don't think anybody's thinking about it at all, which is why I'm bringing it up right now.
Like, oh, everybody here, make sure I get out, support everybody here, and then you just move on.
Yeah, I don't think a single person is doing it.
Yeah, man.
Out of any sort of spite, I really just think it feels like it's what's happening out there, and I'm thinking about the rest of the community. I'm thinking about the new guy. I'm thinking about like how hard it was for me to get to 200 followers.
Yeah, dude.
And it's and if you're never going through your feed, you're never going to see those suggested photos.
You're welcome, Johnny. Yeah, check it out, Johnny. Yeah, man. Just definitely got to get more into that.
Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to make this a.
Yeah, no, it's a good thing. I mean, we have to talk about those things, for everybody.
Yeah.
Real quick, man. Jedi Jack, I want to mention something real quick. You are going to be at Legion's Con this year, sir, right?
That's true. That is true. I will be there.
Awesome.
Setting up.
Choice. He just set it up just now.
Just now.
Let him do his job. Let Skelly do his job.
So, I'll be having some dial work there. I'm working on some projects to have available there. I'm not going to unveil them till they're like kind of ready to go, kind of thing.
Okay.
But I hope people like them, or hope they can, get some use out of them and stuff like that. That's, my biggest thing is like, I want you to be able to use them more than anything. So I think I got a pretty good idea, and I'm working out some engineering issues with a few things, but it should all work out the way I have planned in my head, the rest of the way. And if so, I'm going to try to have it without saying too much. I'm going to try to have it so that way, if you wanted to add on to these, you could, and you could still get them from me, even if you can't make it to Legion's Con. So it'll be something. It's more of a mass produced thing than just a one-off kind of custom work.
Are you getting into molding and casting?
No, not that. I'm still doing everything by hand. I'm not brave enough to do the molding and casting.
Well, I mean, you could literally just cast your dioramas, right? So it could be a lot of work, but you could.
Yeah. I don't know. There's parts of it I like. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Dude, that's cool too, bro.
Hands on. You know what I mean? Because the way I look at it, even if I create two of the same pieces, they're still not going to be exactly the same.
Yeah.
Each one's going to be painted slightly
they're
different.
All gonna be they're all gonna be unique, man. Unique in their own way and their own style.
And all right, so it sounds like I'm just talking nonsense. Basically, what I'm doing, or hoping to have offered,
we're gonna get the scoop.
All right, is, and you heard it first on
exclusive.
Is if any of you ever played, some tabletop RPGs like Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that, and you got your like smaller like dungeon tiles and things like that. So I'm doing some dial pieces, so you'll have floor pieces, wall pieces, and everything will kind of be swappable, so you can buy as many pieces as you want of each different one and then build out what you want. The other thing is everything is two-sided. So you'll have one look on one side and a completely different look on the opposite side. So
sick.
Even if you bought, say, 3 pieces, say you bought a floor and 2 wall pieces, you flip everything backwards and you've got a completely different wall and 2 floor pieces.
Yeah.
You can add on to that, make it, 4 feet long with, a running wall and a T intersection and stuff like that. And, just to do some different stuff. So we'll see how everybody likes it, and that'll determine, whether I keep doing that. If everybody's like, it doesn't really work for me, I'm like, cool. I could, still do some custom work, for somebody that wants it. And
dude, that sounds amazing, man. That
does sound like a good idea. And I want to trip back to something you said about double-sided. I pushed my way into Ravens Across the Sand this Monday when you were on. And you guys were talking about that. Is that something you do like all the time, or try to do all the time? Because I know personally, when I was building all the time, people would want certain things and they didn't do it like 360. And eventually I was just like, this is fucking terrain. This needs to be 360. This needs to be carved all the way around. You need to be able to turn it, get it whatever fucking angle you want. So I just started doing that anyway. Like, it doesn't matter what you want. You can tell me I want a rock face. Well, you're gonna get a rock face on 2 sides now, because I'm not gonna halfway do anything.
Right.
So
I know what you mean. Yeah. I don't on everything.
It probably depends on budgets and all that stuff.
It depends on budgets, and then how it's going to be. Something's going to be really used, and then I started mostly doing it for myself at first, just because I hate wasting material. Like if I've got a piece of foam and I've got something carved and painted on one side and the other side's blank, I'm like, well, what can I do on this side? I want to be able to like flip it around and use it for something else,
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of where the idea just kind of came from. I was just like, it makes no sense to waste that much material.
Yeah.
And you could just you still have a blank canvas right there, even if you do something completely simple. If you take one piece of foam and put a castle wall on one side and a regular city brick building on the other side, well, you still got a walls, to be able to use in a background of the shot. It's easy.
Mm-hmm.
I
like that idea a lot, man. I really do.
So that was kind of where I came up with the idea, especially like, I take I do watch a lot of the guys that build, the tabletop RPG stuff, the smaller scale stuff, just because
you learn a lot from those guys,
learn
dude.
a lot from those
I
guys.
learned a shit ton from Black Magic Craft.
Oh yeah, Black Magic Craft. And then
that train guy from Australia.
Yes.
Yeah.
I learned a lot from that guy. I mean, granted, a lot of that stuff doesn't translate to what we do. Like,
right.
They do a lot of like actually molding rocks and like making it out of plaster. And I'm just like,
and they
why would I?
It's this big, It's
yeah.
just,
Why would I do that when I could just literally take a knife and shave a fucking piece of foam and then run some foil over it and dry brush it? I got a rock.
Right.
I'm not gonna wait a fucking day for that shit to fucking cure.
But there's other stuff that they do that's just really brilliant, and like some of their painting skills, especially like on miniatures and stuff. That was a lot. I learned a lot of stuff about layering colors.
Watching those fuckers make a tree with needles.
Yes, it's insane.
It's like I would never go through all that.
No.
Yeah, dude, never.
Dude, like
never.
Seriously, man, they take a post and they fucking put branches in it and they put glue on the branches and then they hold it upside down, or they don't. Yeah, they hold it upside down and they fucking seriously just drop fucking static grass on it, and and by the time they're done, it looks like a fucking fir tree, and it's just like, no. No.
I agree.
Plus, honestly, that wouldn't translate to 12 to 1/12 scale. If you use that same technique, it would not look right.
No,
it looks perfect for H, or what is it called, HH or HO scale, like little tiny trains.
You got to do different stuff, but it's there's still like I said, there's a lot to take away from it and watch them, and that was kind of where I got the ideas, like building out something. I'm like, I wonder if I could do something where if you had pieces, like somebody bought 4 pieces from me, and have it be able to recreate so they could add on to it later on if they wanted to make it longer and wider and do this, and build like a whole kind of castle thing and add some steps here and do this, So that was my idea to like kind of.
What's up, Will Flow? Sorry, didn't mean to.
Oh, it's all right. Just to have somebody, have something they could kind of build off of if they wanted to do something without having to like order, anything custom right off the bat. Like if they show up to Legion's Con and come over to the table and they're like, well, I don't want to spend a whole lot, but maybe I'll take like these 3 pieces and try them out. And if they get it and they're like, hey, these work really well, it would be cool if I could add on to it. Hey, hit me up and what pieces do you want? And so that was kind of the idea with that. We'll see what happens.
Also, we're gonna have to put up that YouTube MA photo that I put up, and we're gonna have to put that up in the intro. if we got a baby on the crew now.
Yeah, thank you, Leaky Dumpster.
That's adorable.
And
awesome.
Jedi, you said you're gonna also make it available, so if people like myself, can't make it to Legion's Con, I can still order from you, and you'll be able to ship.
Yeah, because I'm gonna still have like extra pieces that I'm not taking there and stuff like that.
Say no more, man. Say no more. I'm due for a dio from you, by the way, just so you know. Like I'm due for one, and I know I'm gonna get one eventually because I know which one in mind that I kind of want. I know you do a lot of those awesome like castle looking dials, and I definitely would like one of those. So man, I'm due for one. So
Kelly, you should try it. You should try it yourself.
Yeah, that too. I always tell you.
You should, because I mean, especially with a castle diode, dude. You don't have to carve little bricks. You carve big blocks, and they're super easy. Okay. I can help you walk through it. Jedi Jack will help you walk through it. You should definitely give it a shot before, because I know Jedi Jack would love to see what you come up with anyway. I know I would.
Okay, honestly, for sure. Okay,
because like you, it gives you a different kind of outlet for doing art. You know what I mean? It's like it's doing the same stuff. You're creating stuff, and the fact that you're like gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna use this in shots. Is like you'll be amazed at like what you can come up with, and like and it's gonna be a learning curve. You're gonna make mistakes. It's okay, big deal. It's piece of foam and some paint. Like I'm
not gonna lie, the first diorama I ever built was pretty badass. But I watched a ton, and I really did. Like I did a lot of. I just made a lot of rocks in the beginning, just little rocks that you could like find on the ground, like that size, like little guys. And I did a ton of them just to figure out how to do the paint work, because dry brushing isn't what a lot of people think it is if they don't do it.
Right. Yeah.
You know, like if people think that they you know, some people think there's a lot of paint on the brush and you're just lightly touching it. It's like, no, you douse your brush with paint and then you wipe all of it off and then you smash it in there. Like,
yeah. Yeah. It's you know, and you get different effects depending on, you know, how hard your pressure is and, you know, how dry the paint is.
Yeah.
And
then the amount of paint you actually did leave on the brush.
Yeah.
Like,
You know, and it's a learning curve. It's like, you know, it takes a while to kind of like know where you're going to be at to, you know, to get the effect that you want. And the only way you'll get there is like, dude, like I tell everybody this, it's like, you know, thinking about it, it's like, okay, just grab a piece of foam and carve yourself a castle wall. The stones don't have to be perfect. The lines don't have to be straight. So don't worry about that. Just do it. Throw some texture on it with whatever you want, whether it's a rolled up piece of tinfoil or do like I do, use a rock
or a chunk of concrete.
Piece, just a rock, and just put some in it, and then start painting it. You know, and just remember, just go from dark to light.
Yep.
You know, and then,
well, if I do decide, man, to start, I'm definitely gonna be reaching out to both of you guys.
Well, and seriously, like the first time, don't. So when I dry brush one fucking rock, I use like 13 shades of gray, and sometimes I'll add like a blue or a green in there somewhere in there, and I do it from dark to light. I start with a black object, I paint it completely black, and then I go like, you know, I'll just move down until it's almost white, and I'll just dry brush it the same way every time, and less paint will show through, some more paint will show through, and it's a crapshoot, but it's not. There's an actual art to it, and all those layers of colors aren't necessary. I just do that because I'm a fucking weirdo. You know, like you can get away with making a rock with a black base and one fucking color of gray, and it'll look fucking great. I'm just a weirdo.
Yeah. You know, it all comes down to like, it all comes down to like that, being the weird artist kind of thing where you're like, I want to have like some touches of blue in here. You know, so like you'll brush in some blue on that, like, you know, like 2 shades up from the black, you know, and then
nobody will ever notice except for the person who
you'll know it. You'll know there's blue. You know, like a perfect example is like the bat cave I did for Unworthy. In the rock,
dude,
like if you get in close there's blue, there's green, there's purple, there's brown, there's like all kinds of stuff going on in there. You know, I know some of that'll never going to show up, and you know, Unworthy's colorblind, so he can't see shit. So, you know, I know it's there.
No, speaking of Unworthy, man, he's actually here. He's in the chat right now, yeah. He just hopped in. Jedi Jack is always the most handsome man in the room. I hope you know that.
Well, I was till you got here.
He's not in the room though.
Well,
he's in the chat. Yeah.
It's kind of arrogant of you. just kidding.
I appreciate your Geek Viper. Yeah, just gotta, you know. No, but I'm excited, man. I'm very, very excited, Jedi Jack. Seriously, dude. I'm looking forward to what you bring over there at Legions Con, what you show. And yeah, man, I'm just very excited for you, bro. Very, very excited to see what you come up with.
I'm hoping that, you know, that people enjoy it, you know, and find some use out of it. I will tell you that if everybody hates it, that's okay, because then I have plenty of Dio stuff for myself to finally use. So,
dude,
I'm okay.
Dude, I hear that. I've made a ton of dioramas, and this is all I have.
Exactly. I have nothing. Like I have everything I have is like a failure. It was like I was doing something and like it didn't work out. All right, I can't send that to somebody. I have to
failed project.
Yeah.
This here is fucking famous, dude. This is all over my fucking Instagram page.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like this, sometimes it's like that.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I do that all the time. Use it for a floor. Use it, you know, flip it upside
Used
down.
it for a floor many a times.
You know, and it's
Awesome.
yeah. I don't have anything. Everybody's like, what kind of cool diodes do you have for yourself? I'm like, none. I don't have shit.
Actually, they do have a small one over there on the shelf that's usable and actually completely done. It's actually available, but we need to get into that. And I do have this giant fucking cave that I've been working on that I haven't done a fucking thing to in like 4 months.
You still work that cave? You still got that cave?
I still got that cave. It's been sitting in the same fucking place, and I haven't done shit to it.
Bro, it's been like a fucking year, I think.
I think it's been longer than 4 months.
No, I added some grass to it not too long ago. About 4 months ago.
No, I think the only one I got is that temple up there. That's the only one I still have because I built that for the Savage Crucible contest, so that wasn't going anywhere.
Nice. Awesome. Which you came in what, second?
Second.
Nice. That's not bad, man.
Dude, that's amazing.
I was fine with that because second place prize was way cooler than first.
Well, and honestly too, if you're gonna lose, you're gonna lose first.
Right, exactly.
Dude, that's amazing. Yeah,
first prize was the one of the Czech figures, like the gray, prototype of the Wave 2, right?
Yeah.
That was first place prize. Second place prize was all in of Wave 1.
Wow.
What?
What?
Wait, what? What? How do you give one figure and then?
Because the thing goes that what they based it on was like dollar value, so like that Czech figure for their Wave 2, the dollar value of it cost them X amount more than what production of Wave 1 was, So basically, you're saying that one figure costs more than all of Wave 1, when you're setting it up for like their production at the factory and stuff. So
because they already have the molds for Wave 1.
Right, exactly.
So reproducing Wave 1 is super fucking cheap.
Right, exactly.
As for doing the tooling for one figure,
right,
costs them a whole lot more.
Right.
I know all about this. I've been hanging with some guys trying to get something off the ground for a while. I know all about that.
So that's all came in, but I was more than happy.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. Go ahead, so Jedi. Yeah.
I was more than happy to take all in of Wave 1, because that included everything, and it was awesome. And now I got a bunch of Savage Crucible figures, So
hell yeah, dude, that is awesome, man. Wow.
I only have one, and Ravens, I gave that to a gift for me. I'm supposed to do a collab with them at some point. I don't even know where it is anymore. This fucking room is a mess, dude.
Awesome. Well, before we wrap up the show, man, can you? This is the time where we usually ask our guests, for the Toy Merks Weekly theme. So tonight you have the honor to pick the theme for next week.
All right. I don't know every theme that you guys have ran, obviously.
Doesn't matter.
I don't even know all the themes that I've ran in my collab. So so if this has been used, I'll come up with something else. So my first choice would be Partners in Crime.
Oh,
I actually don't think we've done that.
I don't think so either. It's awesome. Dude, that's awesome. Why never we thought about that before? Very cool. Okay.
Well, we started asking people on the tomb. Like I used to like freak out and like have to come up with it Sunday and then make a fucking post for it all by myself, like all this shit, all this time, and then finally I started doing the tomb, and I was just like, I'm just gonna ask the guest. Fuck it.
Yeah, make somebody else do the work.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, man. All right, Partners in Crime.
That is good. I don't think that's ever been. I don't think we've ever done that. Tripping with Toys. Are you still here, bro? What's our hashtag?
Yeah.
We might have to come up with a hashtag on that one. That's a long one.
Awesome, Jedi Jack. And Anything else you like to plug in or mention or go over?
I would just
Please
say
feel free.
the every week on Tuesday is the Hell's Kitchen Daredevil collab, where we work on toy photography technique, not just taking random shots of Daredevil. And then on Saturdays, Raven's Eye and I run the Savage Crucible Saturdays collab. So if you want to ever jump in on that with some Savage Crucible shots, we run kind of like loose themes on that, nothing too strict, and just having fun with that. And of course, all the other collabs that you mentioned at the beginning of the show, I'm already part of as well. So
Awesome.
And I will I'll throw that out there to anybody that's not part of collabs and maybe just starting to get into taking shots and doing stuff. Find a collab that you like, something that you like taking photos of, some figure or some line or whatever it is, and jump in there, man. You'll learn a lot. You'll have a lot of fun, and it kind of motivates you sometimes to like take some shots when you're busy doing other stuff, and you're like, oh man, I got that collab on this date. I really need to get that done. Sometimes having a deadline can help motivate you on some stuff. At least it does for me. Even though half the time I've been slacking on, I've missed a bunch of my collabs lately, but that's only just because I've been busy, not because I haven't wanted to take shots. But
I feel
that's all. And I appreciate you guys, man.
I think the first one, Triple More Toys. That's our hashtag.
Yeah, Triple. Yeah, he put
it.
Put it up earlier. Yeah, partners in crime, Merks. Awesome, man. Geek Viper wants to know if anybody has Skelly and Deadman customs. No, I wish. I wish that'd be cool.
There's a Deadman custom in the works right now. Somebody's working on that.
Okay, all right.
Took it upon themselves to do it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be cool.
Okay. No, that's very great advice too, Jedi Jack. Yeah, thank you for that, man. Definitely, the motivation and like you said, man, everything. The community is full of people, man. Full of people, Like, granted, you might run across, some of the bad apples, but there's also the good ones, man. And you gotta just remember that.
There's more good apples than bad apples out there.
Yeah,
there really are.
There really is.
Good definitely outweighs the bad in the community.
Yeah. I would say if you're looking for like advice or anything like that, stay away from people that have like 5K followers, because probably some of them might just not be as cool as you want them to be.
Yeah.
A lot of those people have been around for a long time, seen a lot, done a lot, and now they're just posting this shit because they want to. They're not trying to be part of the community anymore. They helped build it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's that's fine. Whatever. That's them. I had that unfortunate experience when I started, and I was kind of reaching out to people both for photography and then later on for the dio work, and got shot down by some people. And then it wasn't until I got like involved with a lot more other cool people that it changed my opinion, because I almost stopped, and I was just like, man, these are all dicks,
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to that sort of stuff, there's tons of people to get advice from too. I reached out to a bunch of people when I first started, tried to get some advice on like just how to like get noticed, and nobody had a word to say to me. And then like maybe
same, man.
I was in it for almost a year. At some point I had like 800 followers. I was doing a live, and Lawless Studios just hopped in and just started talking to me. That guy's awesome, and he's a good dude.
For me, it was
makes some of the best dioramas out there too.
Yeah. For me, it was Pat the Collector. He was like one of the guys that would like just always like my shots and would always comment, and would just message me and go, "Hey man, great work," and stuff like that, and just kind of just kept going. And then he was like one of the big motivating factors on Dios when I started doing it. I was like, "Hey man, you were always like super nice to me, and and I don't know you, and and I appreciate all your support." I was like, I'm starting to try to make dioramas and stuff, man. How about if I make you one and just send it to you? There's free of charge. You're just like it gives me practice, and it shows. I just want to show some appreciation for you.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
I sent it to him, and then he bought like 5 after that. and
Nice.
and he still uses all of the ones that I've did for him. I mean, he's the first one I did for him. The big one was like this warehouse that had like moving pillars and different.
I'll be right back, guys.
And he uses it from everything from Punisher shots to wrestling shots to this, you know, and he's been like that guy motivated me more than anybody to, like, you know, keep going with everything, you know. So Path, buddy, love you, brother. If it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't have stuck with anything. So he's huge.
That's awesome, man.
You know,
that's
so
amazing, man. Yeah, that's amazing. Path, yeah, Brandon, dude, he's a great guy, bro.
Yeah.
I know. He's a great guy, bro. I remember one time, yeah, like there was something going on with like another collab group, and I was just like, and then people started mentioning people's name. I was like, bro, let's not mention anyone's name. Please. Like, you know, I got really like mad because I was just like, dude, let's not do this. You know, like Path is a great guy, man, and I know this because he's same thing. Like when we first met, dude was just hella cool, bro, and we would message each other a lot, bro. Like I'm in the DM just chatting with him, like talking about shit, bro. Just talking shit, you know, shooting shit with him.
Yeah.
So he's a great guy, man.
Yeah,
he's very humble.
Yeah, and him and I have gotten to be great friends, you know. And I mean, he calls me, I call him, you know, every once in a while if something's going on, whatever, you know. And just one of those other things you know, you just love about the community, and you know, from everybody, from you guys to Thor and Blitz and AB and Toy Addict and Unworthy, and I mean, all these guys, like, you know,
man.
And
the list goes on and on.
Yeah, and honestly, like 95% of the reason I'm even going to Legion's Con is just to meet up with all those guys.
Yep. I know.
Honestly,
I know.
It's like,
dude, I know.
If I don't sell if I don't make $1 at, you know, for Dio sales, I won't even care. Like, whatever. I'm gonna go hang out with everybody. You know.
Nice.
And if I sell out, if everything sells out like in the first day, guess what? I'm not setting up the second day. I'm going to party with the rest of the dudes. You know, we're just gonna have a good time. You know, so that's, you know, I have a job. I have 2 jobs. So this is fun, you know. So I don't look at it like I don't look at it as like making a killing and stuff. And anybody that's, you know, bought custom work from me, you know that I don't take advantage of you as far as, like, you know, prices on stuff. I know everybody does this for a hobby and for fun. And the last thing I'm going to do is put like stress on you to like buy something just because it costs, you know, an astronomical amount. You know, it's bad enough the toy prices on us keep going up.
It's I was just going to mention it's hard to sell things to a community that revolves around buying things.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? Like,
it's just like,
I mean, I've made 100 t-shirt designs and nobody buys them, and I don't care. I buy them myself if I want them. Right. You know, like, and it's not like I have a minimum because I do it on Redbubble, so it's cool. I get it.
Real quick, I just want to address Vico in the chat. Thank you, Vico. He says that, you know, we all motivate him. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much, man. But Jedi, yeah, man, that's what makes you unique, man, and that's why everybody got love for you, man. I know I got love for you, and I'm super happy to have you on the show. I'm glad you can make it, man. I understand. Yeah, you are busy. You got a busy schedule, and like you said, you're working 2 jobs, dude. Like you're grinding, man. You're out there, like.
Thank you, Vico.
So, thanks for being on the show tonight with us, brother. And I'm looking forward, like I said, to seeing all your cool work and all the stuff to come. And I wish you nothing but the best, man.
Anything you'd like to plug before we go?
Nah, plug everybody else, man. You know,
plug everybody else. You hear that, everybody? You're all plugged.
Plug you. You know, plug you.
There you go.
You mother plugger. I just did that. I just said that on live.
Talking about putting the MA before we start the show. All right, then, man. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys, everybody in the chat. That's it for tonight's show. It's about a wrap. Again, Jedi Jack, thank you for being on. Dead Man, thank you for always being on as well. And everybody in the chat, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for the continuous support and for always being here. And real quick, I'm gonna end it with this. Skeletons Collectibles about to hit the 4K mark. 4K mark coming pretty soon, guys. So just give me a couple more, and then we're gonna have an awesome giveaway, guys. Awesome giveaway. It's gonna be more than one prize. You know how we do. Skelly doesn't always just do one. We do more. So There's gonna be multiple gifts for you guys. So yeah, man, almost there. I hope you guys will like what I have in store for you. It's something kind of different from your usual like giveaway. So I hope you guys will like it. And until next time,
stay classy to our community.